Guys, you know I'm a big fan of recycle items, so I'm going to share with you some ideas how I recycle some of the things that can be valuable in the future. So Swante is on below. Can you see him? Yeah, he's so curious what I'm doing. He's probably thinking, who am I talking to, right? So guys, I'm going to switch the camera so you guys can see how I do my recycling. So over here I have some plant. I found all these bottles here. These are all canned and container. This is a very popular chocolate cocoa powder container, which I found in the attic of LG's old houses. But I thought this is really pretty. So instead of throwing this away, so there. Oh no, don't scratch mommy. You cannot scratch me, darling. I'm doing a live streaming here. So this is how you can do, you know, instead of throwing away. And actually the metals is actually quite good for the plant too, because the plant needs some ions too and mineral. So if you plant them and if the plant is not looking very good, this plant was pretty sad. I don't know what is the name of this plant, but it was pretty sad. So I thought, hey, you know, replant them into this container, and I realized after 2 days it started to turn green again. So I don't know whether is it because of the mineral that is contributing the part where the plant could come alive again. But this was really pretty. I thought this is another cocoa brand, and this is two of the other popular cocoa brand that I have also transferred. I used to plant this one. I don't know whether you can see. It's a bit dark. Let me just try go this side. Yeah, okay. It's the same plant. It's slightly pink in color, the leaf. So I have planted them with this metal. And then I realized that because all these are really old container, and the chances that you might get rust underneath, right? So instead of that, you know, I use some you know, the one that you use for the chair. He's thinking that I want to play with him. So you can use this rubber, or you can use something that is for the chair, you know, the one that you prevent the chair from scratching. No, Swante, please, Swante. So that, you know, it will prevent the plant from the water from dripping to the plant in case it's a leakage. So this is a very good idea. So this is all the one that I have planted a few days ago, and I'm really surprised that this plant is almost dead. Siri, you see, when I have my live streaming and they are like all over the place. Siri, no, don't bite. Guys, I really have a big serious with my cat, and they are all over the place. You see, he's like wanting to be in the camera. Siri, please calm down, darling. Come here, come. Yeah, calm down. Yeah, calm down. So whenever I am doing live streaming, I notice they like to join me. Maybe they want to be famous, yeah? Okay, this is a small channel, so there's no way you can get famous. But anyway, this is how it looks like. I'm really happy. So the one thing good about a metal container is that you can actually put quite a lot of water. If this can or the container is too small or too shallow, the water, the mineral will be more absorbed, and then if you're going for away for a few days, you know, then you might not have to worry. Swante, don't try to go there, right? And also, you know, it's more moist. It will keep the soil more moist, and the plant will look much, much healthier. This plant I thought was almost dead, but it's looked like it's still alive, which is really, really good. And I also noticed that the plant are much, much more healthier. Right, Svante? Right? Is it right? Okay, now this is one idea, and this is the other idea that I think those of you who have seen my live streaming yesterday, this is another idea that I did for the Easter. And also one more idea. LG has all this I don't know whether is it copper or brass. Sante, no, don't eat my lights. This cat, he was throwing up. Come down, darling. Come. Oh, yo. I have to bring him down. Go down. Okay. Oh, what happened here? Who pushed this? Oh, this is the bread, the fika that I bought when I was viewing SM with LG. And this is one more idea. You guys know, right? This is like a rack. Sometimes you can find a construction site. But we bought this one because I really like the idea. And instead of making S-crook, what we did is we just cut off the wire, and then we just peel it out a little bit. And then all this are copper, and they are really, really, really beautiful. So I thought, hey, why not I polish them? It was all black in color. So you can actually repolish and renew it by just adding some drops of lemon water. And then just use salt and a sponge and just rub them, and they disappear almost right away. So it is almost effortlessly, as I can say, and it's really, really beautiful. So this is one more idea. If you found this kind of copper, it can be really, really nice. And I have more here. Let me just show you. I have more here. This actually belongs to LG's apartment upstairs. So I thought, hey, why not? This can be really pretty, right? See, Santa is up. He's trying to jump up there. I want to be on the spot. Okay, this is, again, I polished them really very fast. I like 20 to 25 minutes and I've done all this. Really easy. So don't throw away, okay guys. If you have all this, I think the brass is getting very popular. It's very trending now. So collect them. And if you have grandfathers want to throw them away, happily get it, okay? And then polish them, and it can be really, really pretty. And also this is a iron. This is actually antique iron. We use this to stop the door. So I actually want to throw it away. I said, no, don't throw it away. It can be really nice. And in fact, I just found out that this can be quite valuable. So it should cost about $100 to $200 US dollars to buy one of this made from Sweden. So I'm really, really happy that I kept them and have them as one of my decoration. And also, I always think that, you know, the house this is the sitting room area now. The furniture that we bought is brand new. So this is another way that you can use the old jar, right? If you don't throw them away, you just make a handle with the wire. I bought this one. I found them at the second-hand store. I think I bought them no, I didn't buy them. I bought this at the shop. So this is not exactly recycle because I bought them. But if you have a jar like this, you can easily make wire handles. This is not that difficult to make. And then you can put some plants in there. I thought this was a really nice idea. Yeah. And then you can find a plant there's a dead leaf here. I'm going to remove that away. Okay, now this is done. Yep. And also I think it's very nice. No, Swante, calm down, please. Don't throw. What? Okay, let's see what is he trying to do. Okay, okay, Swante. I know you're trying to get attention. Let's see what he's trying to do. Swante, what are you doing? Calm down, darling. Calm down. Oh, this cat is driving me nuts. Yeah, I know you want to be on the YouTube, right? You want to be on YouTube, right? Is that right? Okay, now, I wish I can have a slow motion camera so that I can film him hopping down. And it's really cool. I did that once before. It was really nice. I don't know why I deleted that, but that was a really cool video. Right, Svante? Right? Are you little cutie pie? Yeah, you just want to be in a camera. Now you got your chance. Speak up then. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this is one idea. And also, I find that, let me see. Oh, this one. This is actually a window, an old window LG used to have in, I think, his old windows in the other house, this house. Yeah. So he kept some of those windows, and then I thought, hey, why not, do some art deco. So I decided to collect the apple tree, and then I cut the apple tree, and what I did is I just glued them onto the frame, so it does look a little bit like we are watching from a window outside, isn't it? And outside is always wet. Not always wet, always white. Soon it will be always wet. It's always white all the time during this time until end of April. Right, Siri? Siri? Okay, this two fella. Yeah. So this is one way you can save your old window if you got them for free. We sold this actually. We have about a few of them. I think LG has about 5-6 of them. And we sold this for $40 each. And people were just like waiting to grab this kind of stuff. The Swedish people, they like that. What are you doing, Svante? You trying to get attention again? Svante, he threw up just now a lot. And I was thinking, my God, when is he going to stop throwing up? Yeah. Okay, now, what do you want? What do you want, darling? Okay, let's go. I have another idea here. This is my tea, like my, what do you call that? My pantry for making drinks and beverage. So I kept all my stuff here. Some of them, they are not considered old. But if you have some old bottles, some glass bottles, don't, like this case, I have to remove this. I find that this is really nice. So what you can do is that you can soak them. There. You can soak them in the hot water. 2 of them is here. Okay, you can soak them in the hot water and let them boil, if you like, for a few minutes. And then all this will be removed. So all the stickers removed, and then you can use it. Stop showing the ass, Svante. Okay, this is honey, right? Svante, please come here. Come down. You too. No, not there. Calm down. No, Swante, please calm down, darling. Okay, go down. Okay, I'm going to the room without them watching me. Okay. Yeah, I'm going in here. So, one more idea here. This is actually a trolley from IKEA. It was turquoise in color. I don't know whether you guys remember. So, I use this as like a snack trolley. And I have some biscuit, and I have some peanut and some cookies. And over here, more snacks and some peanuts and candles. Sorry, very messy on this table. Usually it is empty because I'm trying to print something today. So it's like a really difficult chores. And yeah, this is something that I like to do. This is what I got from my daughter for Christmas. It's really nice. And also, if you want to save space on the table, this is something that you can get. I thought this was really cute, right? Okay, I bought this one. I'm having this lunch. I was having lunch just now. So I bought this one. It's a very Easter light, we call that löpa in Swedish. I don't know what you call this in English. It's a tablecloth that we put. The Swedes like to do that a lot. I like it. I like this color very much because it's really striking, right? It's like popping out. And over there, I actually use some of this kind of decal. And again, this is really cheap. You don't have to spend like a lot of money to buy from the internet all those designs. So you can buy this decal. It's really, really cheap. 1 meter, I could buy them at 39 crown, which is about $4. For 1 meter, you can make much more than this. So you can always build on. This is just plain wall. I like this idea because it makes me feel like, you know, a city, the lights. And at night it's really beautiful because the lights shine onto the city and it gives like a street light. So it gives the illusion like you're living in a big city. So some of my idea is that I try to what I'm trying to say is that Nina has to be spending a lot of money to enjoy decor, right? So I think it's really important that we try to save and, you know, try to use our own creativities to do stuff that we might enjoy. And also this one is actually a fireplace. This is a portable one. So this is really pretty, I thought. And you can actually put woods in there and get this started and working. So instead of putting up a fire, I use this candle where you can buy the big one, not the small one. The big one will last like 5-6 hours. You put about 2 or 3 inside and then you close it, and the whole thing, after a few hours, it becomes really, really warm. So again, this is something that people will throw away, but I thought that this is really beautiful. I think this has a historical history, and instead of using it, I use it as a flower stand. And of course, that trolley is really useful because you can move them around in the lounge area. Yeah. And also this one, instead of, I actually wanted to throw away, I thought, hey, why not? The cats like to sit right everywhere they go. So why not make this into like a chair, and then I can move this anywhere I want. And usually they like to sit with me at the sofa. And I don't like them to sit on the sofa too much because I don't want my sofa to have so much hair. So when I put the wool beside, they tend to sit there beside me more often than they sit on the sofa. So I'm really, really happy. So if those of you who have cats, try and do this. Don't throw away the small table. Keep them. And then also, you don't have to buy really expensive wool. This is actually really cheap. I bought them at Rooster. It's like a dollar store. And I think it costs 49 crown, which is about $10 Singapore dollars. And not very good quality, but the cats, they love it very much. So I'm really, really happy. This is my glasses. Oh my God. All right. So, and this bicycle, I like it because LG kept this one. And he likes bikes, anything that move. He collects a lot of cars, like antique cars. So I'm not going to go into details, but all this car need a home. So this is actually a fulu. It's a pine wood, which is really, really ugly. So they want to throw it away. So I said, hey, don't throw it away. I'm going to paint this and I'm going to give all this antiques car a home. So I literally sand it and paint it into gray, just 2 layers. And then we bought this handle, which is really, really cheap, instead of the wooden one. And there you go. You get a really nice furniture without spending so much. I think the paint cost just, I don't know, $10. It's really cheap, right? And I think the handle was like $2 altogether for 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And unfortunately, this one, I don't know what's wrong. And I don't know where is the other handle. So I'm going to find the ring. The ring is somewhere. So I'm going to see if I can fix this. All right, this is some of my tips and tricks. Let me see if I can find anything else in my bedroom. Oh yes, I found one thing here, which is, again, I'm using these bottles. These are all antiques bottles. I think this is a Chinese tea or something like that. And this is a coffee, for the coffee. So I thought this was really pretty. And I'm going to be removing this. This Christmas is over. Yeah, that's all I have to share with you today. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Oh, another thing I want to show you guys, all right? Don't look at the bed, okay? Because I didn't make the bed. I'm going to show you how you can save money instead of buying a side table for your bed, beside the bed. Actually, I made this cover myself using just foam and a piece of plywood. And then I cover them with velvet, not velvet, I don't know what material is this, mocha. So it's, again, usable, looks better. And also this is something that you can buy. We bought this really, really cheap. I think I told LG, hey, we don't need to have like a side table, because you know side table, they have 4 legs and then you have to vacuum, right? So now you don't have to vacuum the floor. So I'm going to remove these lights. So this light's not supposed to be here. We're going to fix 2 lights at the bed table. And then this is really good because there's a plug there where you could, LG usually like to charge his telephone. So he has his telephone below and the glasses on top, and maybe a glass of water. So this is something that you can do without having to spend a lot of money. And also this one, this mirror here, the mirror is also the same, using pine material. And then again, I paint them gray. I love gray. I don't know why. I just love it. Oh, okay. Let me just show you one more last project. Okay, I'm really proud of making this project. One of my proudest one. I made this actually using the remaining parquet floor. These are actually vinyl floor. So LG wanted to throw it away. I said, hey, don't throw it away. Let me see if I can do something about it. So I decided to just nail them onto two pieces of long wood, and then I cut the strips. It's unbelievably, it's so easy to cut them. This kind of vinyl floor. So and then what I did is I bought this from IKEA. This is like $1 each. It's really cheap, right? So you just need to put them behind like this, and there you go. And then we have like things that we use often before we go out. You know, you need to remove some dust from your coat. So this is something that we get, and always we're looking high and low for this when we're moving furniture and doing some measurement. So this is really good to have. And tissue paper if you get wet or you want to cry. No, not crying for tears, happy tears. And also sometimes the hall can smell a little bit because we have a cat toilet somewhere. So it's always good to have some air freshener that you can just open up for one. And this is empty. And these are papers and envelopes that we used to send, sometimes shopping lists and envelopes and stamps, and of course a pen. So I think this is not a stupid idea, right? I think this is it's a good way to reuse that stuff that you want to throw away. So that's the whole. I'm having such a great ideas. Christy, you are still here. Okay, Christy. I'm so glad that you are back. And also one more ideas. Okay, these are actually driftwood from the summer house. So LG was a bit creative. So he made all this hook. These are the hook that you can buy like 20 cents. You can get quite a few. So you just need to just screw it onto the dry wood, and then there you go. Here comes our keychain. You see, we don't really like to spend unnecessarily. It's not that we are stingy, but we just feel like we have to give some respect to the earth, and you know, instead of spending unnecessarily, sometimes by doing this kind of stuff, it's like a therapy. Like, you know that you are not wasting money unnecessarily. Okay, I don't have anything here that I recycle. So this is a mirror that LG has. I really like it. It's really simple, but I really like it. Right, Siri? Siri is sitting there waiting. What are you doing, Siri? Okay, guys, I have to go. I hope you guys enjoy this live streaming, and if you do, please give thumbs up and share this. I hope that my ideas for recycling stuff will be useful for some of you who wants to do recycling but have no idea where to start. So start out with some small project first, so it's not overwhelming, right? But sometimes it's very challenging, like, you know, okay, this is your limit, but don't give a damn, all right? Just do it. And then when you do it, you will feel so much better. You feel like, oh my God, I didn't believe that I can do this. All right, just show you one more ideas here, all right? This is actually a white tiles that I find was so boring. So I use the decal and I make my own tiles. Not so bad, right? Okay, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope to see you again. This is not something that is food or travel related, and I hope you guys enjoy some of the vlog that I will be doing. Do send me a comment if you have any questions or you want me to do something. or give you more ideas. And if you get stuck with your recipes, don't forget, I'm always here. But we will be going away for a month now, so I might not be that fast in terms of response. So just send, right? And we'll see what happens. Okay, guys, have a nice day. Bye bye. Bye bye, Christy.